Hi, I'm Andrew,
And I'm Sam.
and we're NV Board Gaming. And today we're going to be coming from Niagara Falls in Canada,
hmm
as Samantha and I are celebrating our 3-year anniversary being married and 5 years together. So
hmm
we're doing our quarterly recap while on location.
Yeah.
And so this last quarter was a very busy quarter. Um, but let's take a look at the stats real quick. So, looking at our stats from July through September, we played 53 unique games and we had
hmm
92 plays.
Okay.
Okay. So, like usual, we had most played. So, which game, well, in this case, it was a tie. Which two games were tied for the most plays this quarter?
Hmm. The most plays.
Mm-hmm. No game had like tremendously high plays, so they both had six.
6.
Yeah.
Dice Throne
No.
wasn't one of them.
No.
Hmm.
They only got played once.
Really?
Yeah. I played
Oh,
it
for some
once.
reason I thought you and Eli played it
A
a bunch
time.
of
We played
times.
it one time. That was it.
Um. Lost Species.
Yeah. So the search for lost species was number had 6 plays, and it was tied with one other
I
game.
was
Any
gonna go
idea?
with that first.
Any idea what it's tied with?
Uh. No.
It is Deep Dive.
Oh,
Played
duh.
that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Deep Dive and the Search for Lost Species was our most played game at 6 plays
That
each.
makes sense. Okay.
Yep. And we just did a review for Search for Lost Species. So we had the game for quite a while and
And we
just finally
just
got around to it.
got to it, and then
Yeah.
we played it like back to back.
Yes. So those were the most played games.
Mhm.
Next, let's jump into what was our favorite new to us game. Do you want to go first or you want me to?
You go
All right.
first.
Well, we already talked about this game. So my favorite game from this quarter that is new to us is the Search for Lost Species. Actually, I really liked it.
Mhm.
Every time I played it, I always want to play it again immediately. And so even now, like going through and getting ready for this and doing this quarterly recap makes me want to go and play it. I just have really enjoyed every single play. I find it very exciting every single time we do it. And so, yeah, the Search for Lost Species is my favorite new to us game.
Okay. Let me see, because I actually forgot what I put.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mine was Aqua Garden.
Aqua Garden. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So Aqua Garden.
Because
Yeah,
we had a lot of new to us games,
there were.
and that was it. Was actually I had to look because I'm like I think I was between like two, and I'm like okay, I'm gonna maybe two or three actually now that I think about it.
Mhm.
But I was like okay, which one did like I really want to play, and
Right.
so yeah, it was Aqua Garden.
Yeah, a lot of games have been trending to be new to us games. To be fair, this quarter we went to Gen Con, so there are a
Yeah, that's
lot
why
of
we had
new
a lot.
games there.
hmm
And then I also went to Grand Con, where I played a lot of new to me games there.
hmm
So those two, obviously, a lot of games that I haven't played, I take advantage of being able to play those at a convention.
Right.
So that's going to make up for most of the games we played this quarter being new to us.
hmm
And then a lot of Kickstarters coming in, getting those played through and stuff we bought from cons, that kind of stuff.
Right. We've had a lot of new games.
Yeah. So okay. So a lot of new to us games. So Lost Species in Aqua Garden.
hmm
Next category is our favorite game from the quarter. So
hmm
you want to go first for that one?
Mine was Habitats.
Habitats. Okay, that
hmm
was one that we did pick up from Gen Con. We had played it before in the past with Nick and Vic because they had the game. We
hmm
were able to pick up a copy and play it. Yeah, that's a really really fun game. My favorite game this quarter is one that I only played once, and that is Dice Throne.
Yeah.
Every time I love it, or every time I love it, every time I play it, I love it, and it
Yeah.
goes over really well.
hmm
And it's one that I think I'm even more excited about playing because they announced this quarter the new Marvel X-Men box that's coming out and the new cooperative uh, Marvel missions that's
Mhm.
coming out. So that's very exciting because that comes out in literally a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of riding that dice thrown high, and it's my favorite game from this quarter.
Okay.
Okay, what is the next
All right.
quarter or the next
Best experience.
best experience? You me go first.
Yeah, you go first this time. We'll go back and forth.
Okay. Best experience. This one was tough because there were a lot of really good gaming experiences, and it ultimately
Mhm.
came down to Gen Con or Grand Con, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna give the best gaming experience to Grand Con. I really enjoyed being able to finally meet Evan and Missy at Grand Con and being able to play Comic Hunters and Vegetable Stock
Oh
with them.
yeah.
That was a really great experience.
Mhm.
And that con, I really just got to sit down and just play a bunch of games, right? Gen Con, we got to play some games through those demos, but it just felt a little
It was like
bit
go
more
go go.
go.
Mhm.
This was a lot more relaxed and be able to sit down and play some games. And it was nice to be able to connect with Evan and Missy. And it was just
You
a
really
lot of
wanted to
fun.
play Comic Hunters too.
Yeah, for like the last year.
Yeah, you
So
were really
and
excited.
thankfully Evan obliged me and taught me the game, and it was great. So that
Yeah.
is definitely my best experience from this last quarter.
Okay. So mine was actually doing a demo of Disney Dixit
Oh, at
at
Gen Con.
Gen Con. I thought that was a cool experience. I mean, since I had the baby, while we were at Gen Con, being able to just like sit down and play a game that I was excited to play. And I love Disney, and so that was cool. I thought it was cool, to meet new people, like, and just play a game with random people, and
Hmm.
yeah, it was cool. So that was
Okay.
my best experience.
All right. What's the next category?
Dropped from favor.
Okay, you go first.
Well, so mine was actually Welcome to dropped from
Really?
favor. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Um,
Why?
well, I think we ended up playing just the base game, right? When we
Yeah, I
played,
think so.
and I just like it better with the expansions. So I think just
Oh,
playing the base game, I was kind of like,
so the game overall dropped for you, or just the base game
just
dropped?
the base game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's still you like it.
I still like it, but I was kind of like, I mean, we played it, but I was like, I remember like liking this better, but that might have been too. I think it's because we played it with expansions.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the
So,
different maps add the different added benefits to it are always nice.
hmm
The one that dropped for me, and this is going to sound a little silly, and I think I mentioned this during our Gen Con video. My biggest drop was Kabuto Sumo because I just had a terrible experience.
mm,
I still really like the game, but knowing that it's possible for someone to lose and having experienced that without ever even having a turn just kind of
was rough.
it definitely makes it drop for me and makes me
hmm
consider like, oh, like I never want to, I know to never do that combination, whatever that combination was. I think it had to do with the torches and stuff, but just never do that again. Like, because it's just, I feel like there should just be things where it's like, just don't ever do that. That set should never be like allowed to play with.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so Kabuto Sumo, I still like it, but it did definitely drop for me because of that negative experience. And
hmm
so I don't think I've played it since that tournament. And right now I don't have any interest in playing it
Okay.
because of that. I still think the game's probably good, but I just that's why. That's why I dropped. Gen Con kind of killed it for me a little bit.
Aww. You love
But that's
Kabuto
okay.
Sumo.
It's okay. I'll come back around. I just gotta take a break from it.
It's like, yeah, you have
I'm
to.
dealing with some trauma. I have to
Just
process through
about
it.
to say
As a
that.
process to that trauma, and as a maybe I should
Oh.
go to therapy for it for a little bit.
Do we
I'm
need to
just kidding.
talk about that?
Yeah, we have to set up a therapy session with Samantha.
Yeah. All right. Most improved.
Most improved. I had two. So one absolutely had to be, I couldn't decide between these two. One absolutely had to be the Castles of Burgundy, because we got the new deluxe
Oh
edition.
yeah.
Really, really elevates that game.
Mhm.
Everything about it. I get it set up so much faster, gets to the table so much quicker. Absolutely love the new edition. So it has boosted way up, right?
Mhm.
Everything about it makes me just want to play it. Everything, it's so good. It's always been a good game. It was just always such a pain to get out and get ready and get set up. And now I feel like it's so much faster and it's
Mhm.
so much more aesthetically pleasing. And so I want to play it all the time. And now
Mhm.
it's more accessible, I think, for me to be able to play it all the time.
Right.
So great game, Castles Burgundy. So definitely improved because of that. I don't think, I mean, yeah, it's definitely the one that goes along with that is one that we picked up at Gen Con, and Samantha already mentioned it, and that's Habitats. They're
Mhm.
able to play it some more. I know we've only played it once before this quarter because we didn't have it, but really enjoyed playing it. Just the kind of
Mhm.
the moving around with your Jeeps and getting those tiles and getting them connected and having meeting all those requirements for the different animals.
And the
You
little
know,
animal meeples.
yes, we did get the upgraded meeples for it too,
Mhm.
but I really liked it. I thought it was good.
Mhm.
I think probably Castles Burgundy's improved a little bit more than that, but Castles Burgundy was already pretty high for me, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like hard to say it improved just
It
aesthetically. So
definitely did though, I feel like with the upgraded stuff.
right,
It
right,
definitely did.
but those two
Mhm.
both were most improved for me.
Okay.
What about you?
Mine was globetrotting.
Really? Okay, so
Mhm.
that was a new to us.
Yeah.
So when you say most improved, so you
Mhm.
liked it, but then it had gone up even more since
Yeah, well, I liked it. I mean, the first time we played it, it was a little rough for me because I like kept
totally botched the game.
I did. I kept starting from the starting
City,
country or city or whatever, and I wasn't going from place to place like I should have. Like I just kept going back to like the same. So yeah.
yeah,
Anyway, um, and then we played it a few more times, and then I was like, oh, I really like it. It improved for me because probably because I understood it better, but also we got to play it more, and I was like, oh, this is like a really neat game, and yeah, I just think it's
yeah.
cool.
It's a really, really good game.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of flown under the radar a little bit. So
yeah,
very good.
it's a good one.
Yeah. So, and I think that's it, right? That's all the categories. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for our quarterly recap
Hmm.
video from Niagara Falls on the Canada side,
Ontario,
Ontario. Yep.
Canada.
Yep. And so we are going to be starting our top 100 very soon as
Hmm.
well. So check those out. Also, let us know when they come up. Obviously, they're not up yet. But also let us know about your last quarter. What were some of your
Hmm.
favorite games? What were some of your maybe disappointment or the things that lost favor? And until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.